right, Rick, you wanna come up? Were these the only two you ended up with?
Yes, Courses, which is our fire alarm company that we have now, they did not put one in.
Really?
The ones that we have,
Yeah, we have. They said they wanted to go on through their engineering before they did it, cause I wanted Schedule 40,
right?
and they just never did put one in. They called me yesterday and told me I had till noon today. Yep, sure is. But I got two here. There's one from SNS. The difference is there is, he's putting in black Schedule 10 pipe or Schedule 40. Cause
Black
he
schedule.
told me, yeah, he has no proven fact that Schedule, galvanized is better. But he said he would go galvanized, and I asked him to do galvanized.
Right.
So
And which one is that, Rick?
SNS,
Okay.
Kyle, he's
Yeah.
works up here as coach at school
Okay.
from SNS. And then VFP is, I dealt with these guys before in my prior jobs, which they did recommend or did Schedule 40 galvanized and Schedule 10 for the attic. I did a little bit of calculation on a weight difference because I would prefer to do 40, Schedule 40, because it's thicker and it's gonna last a lot longer. The weight calculation difference is pretty much 2 pounds per foot. And a total of 20 pounds per 10 foot.
Right.
And we have 2 foot 2 foot trusses up there. I don't see no big issue of any kind of a weight. Because they're on the outer side of the walls. They're not laying in the center.
Okay.
So, and I'm gonna leave that up to you if you wanna keep with the Schedule 10 and it's only on VFP.
That ain't much of a price difference, really.
$1,610 for, almost double, more than double the thickness of the wall.
Good.
And the stuff we have in here now is black, Schedule 10, and it's been up there for 28 years. And it's been frozen and broke before, to my understanding.
So this SNS, would you go on doing that much?
I'm just trying to understand here. So we're looking at, the one bid is $55,385. The other company is $42,383.
The SNS is. We looked at this once, now we don't, can't even find them.
I think it's at the base price, right? Second.
Yeah,
page.
it's
This one. Yeah.
right there in the middle of kind of.
Oh, there, your base price, 55,000, yes, that's black pipe. If
Okay.
you want to Schedule 40 black pipe, would be $5,369 more dollars
Okay.
for Schedule 40.
So when you ask these guys for galvanized, did they say the same thing as SNS?
No. SNS was the first one that commented that they have no proven fact that galvanized lasts longer. Rest of them said galvanized lasts longer. Gordon
And
said
so
it.
SNS didn't even give you a price for galvanized, even
No,
though you asked?
I requested for it, but he didn't. I called him this afternoon. And he said, well, I can get you a price, but we don't recommend it because we have no proven fact that it lasts longer. And everybody else I talked to says galvanized lasts longer, so.
I don't have.
Who didn't- who knows?
I know, it's by galvanized for.
Yeah, because of
Yeah.
moisture condensation. It's always gonna be in the attic, moisture condensation from, the dry system here.
Have we dealt with these people at all?
I have dealt with them when I was a director at Winamac School. And when I worked for a nursing home, I liked them then, they had no problem with them, so.
Yeah, and what's getting it done and all that stuff.
No, the only thing we might have to do getting it done was cutting out a hole in the auditors.
But I mean, when you say Bill did a contract with them and asked them to come in.
No, they was always, they're no liable, actually liable company. they're probably, if you look them up on the list, they're probably about third. SNS was probably number two. Number one, if you look up.
Yeah, where
Ratings,
they
you know,
rate.
yeah, they're up there rated, yeah, VFP.
All right, what's the scope of work here? Are we comparing apples to apples? Because this does seem like a sizable difference.
All right.
There's basically, I mean, me going over the print and measuring out the piping. There's roughly 120 feet on each side of piping. This is all a 4 inch on the lays on the bottom,
Of this bill.
just on this building. There's two separate kind of buildings here because right up the stairway here, there's one pipe that goes through there.
And
That
that
connects
including all this building?
Yes,
This
this one,
price?
100, it'd be 120 over there, 120 here. That's just a rough estimate on how much, 240 feet of pipe.
240 feet of pipe.
A
is-
4 inch pipe, it's just the main going down that's laying on the
Okay, so this,
floor, because the other ones goes up
Hmm,
for the sprinkler heads.
That's what's in there.
So those don't hold the moisture, and by the people looking at them before, doesn't see much rust in them, don't see no reason to replace the whole thing.
All going on.
so
up.
really,
Yeah, the ones that goes up and your sprinkler,
Yeah.
you know, your sprinkler heads is up there.
so really, we're not replacing everything.
No, just the main 4 inch that lays on the floor. Because that's the only issues we've ever had since I've been here, all 4 inch.
240 feet.
Roughly, yeah, in the
To
ballpark.
go back and watch the minutes.
I didn't get up there physically and measured it, I just went through
And
that.
that's what we've had to patch a couple
I had to go
times.
back and
We,
watch it.
since I've been here, it's patched 3 times, and then the 4th time was just,
But it is
3 weeks ago? and that's when they patched it, and about midnight I get a call from low air pressure. So I'd come in here, Randall and I took up a Band-Aid, put on one air leak we found. Then we got another air leak, put a Band-Aid on it. And then we got air leak on a T, which is compressed T that the clamp T's, you know, and that once it's on that T, you pretty much got to replace all 3 pipes. You know, where we gonna stop, you know?
How
So
many 10-foot galvanites have we put up there?
since I've been here, 3. I know 4.
And these guys probably won't use that and give us any.
No, if we use schedule 40, no, they will not. If we go with schedule 40, they will not. So
Only I'm worried about the schedule 40, like, I think.
it's a little bit away, yeah.
Well, yeah, and then they want to get an engineer or something, right?
That was Corson's that wants to get an engineer.
That's.
So like I said,
I understand the schedule 40, but I don't want to say, yeah, put it in, not, wait, not work. That's all my only.
yeah, well, like I said, you're looking at roughly 2.13 foot. Pounds per foot.
But that's what I say, I'm not gonna make that.
So if you're not gonna, I mean, then we'll have to, if nobody wants to make that call, we'll have to go with 10.
Right. And the 10's what we got.
Cause we don't really have say here and have time to,
Right.
you know, get an engineer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If
And
they
go
want an
through.
engineer, they're probably not gonna accept it.
So
If, I mean.
I'm fine with 10 because I'll be way gone before it goes a bit bad.
But that's what we got now, right?
Yeah, schedule 10. But we'll be using galvanized on schedule 10
Right.
compared to blackwood. Which everybody says it lasts longer, but SNS says they have no proven fact that it does.
Right.
What's the time frame? Who can do it quicker?
VFP said they could be here, well, within 2 weeks. And pretty much SNS the same thing. Cause you know, they got a call in order, it ain't gonna happen, you know. Within 2 weeks, most of their timeframes.
This bid from VP. That's the total bid. Like here you got 55, but then you add 5 and we do schedule 40.
Yeah,
What's the 3,000 of air compressor?
no, that's an air compressor if we want a new air compressor.
Okay,
Right now, we got a new one, but it's ran so much since it's new. We can still use it now and worry about that later. But I just asked why we was doing it. You know, VFP is 42,383, and then if you wanted to schedule 40, it'd be $1,610 more. I mean, that's a lot of thickness difference.
yeah,
I mean,
I get it, but I don't
Yeah.
like to call and wait
Right.
things.
Now, if you guys wanna wait to get an engineer, that's, you know,
That's what I'm saying, that holds us up.
Yeah.
yeah, let's go.
Well, if we just went with the same type, but galvanized, I think it'd be better. Last,
Have you
probably
not
a little longer.
last our
Yeah, I should last longer, but you know,
Well, galvanized just,
I
mean,
know,
that's just the exterior of the metal.
Right.
Um, I know that my little experience with sprinkler systems is, ours is all black pipe.
Right. Everyone I've ever seen black pipe.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what, all they put in years ago. Today, they're putting in more galvanized.
Well, either way, I mean, this S&S is still a lot more money for black pipe than what it is for the.
And galvanized is more expensive.
And then didn't even give a bid on galvanized when they asked.
my only concern with that much of a difference is the scope of work actually the same?
They both got the prints. They both got the same print. And both was told all 4-inch main bottom pipe.
Cause it doesn't actually give a footage on any,
No, they don't want to give footage because, you know, one to the next and the next. But they got the print, they
I was
should
gonna say,
know.
did you give them a printout?
Yes, they both
Was it-
got prints.
Was it when the building was built or the print that you drew up?
Nope, when the building was built,
When it was built, that's the
Yes.
print they
I
got.
didn't draw no pins.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
No, actually, I got a copy of it over here.
I'll tell you, for contract purposes, I don't trust anybody when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Right?
But if there's not defined exactly what the scope of work is, that makes it kind of tricky.
Yep.
Cause that's 13,000 difference. 13,000.
There's the original print that I have found.
And that's what they went off.
They got that emailed to them. And then they had to make it bigger because the scope is 1/8 per foot. I think the scope is on that.
On this,
Yeah, 1/8 per foot. 1/8, no, not foot, that'd be in inches or something like that. Should say down on the left side.
1/8 per foot.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
up here.
1/8 inch per
What
foot.
was this thing?
So where's the 4-inch on here?
It's mainly the outer parts.
Mike, I don't wanna interrupt you, I'm not sure.
All these is your heads.
Can't block the door. That's an emergency exit.
Do we know who this gentleman is?
Hi,
Sorry?
so I'm with WSBT.
You
Okay, but you realize this is a commissioner meeting? Or I just want to understand why you're here.
We saw one of our reporting partners said there was a meeting going on at 3, that the public was invited to attend, an emergency meeting. Excellent.
Okay, yep, that's this meeting. I just wanted to make sure you were in the right spot, because we're not really discussing anything that would be, I wouldn't think newsworthy, but you're more than welcome to stay. But you can't block the door.
Okay.
But there is room over here by this sprinkler room that I think would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good-
kind
good
of
with
that
that.
sprinkler room door.
And it was the way it's supposed to, because I have got 1,000.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, yeah, right here is all your sprinkler heads are coming up. This is all 2-inch pipe. See
Okay.
2?
Yep,
And all these main goes around is 4. See the
Okay.
4s?
yep.
Those is actually the one that lays horizontal. And that's where all the moisture holds. All the 2-inch it comes out. Don't hold moisture.
Okay, so
That's the
then
reason why.
all this over here is 4-inch.
Yeah, on the bottom, yes. All these
Uh,
risers coming up. This will be 2 inches here.
I see that too here,
Yeah.
and then this out here
Yeah,
is
right.
4.
Yep.
But
see all the heads like that one, they all go up.
right,
So the water moisture doesn't set in the pipe from going up.
you know, it's really nice when we make this print so big and they'll make
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I was probably lucky I found that.
So where's the failure at right now, on this drawing?
Pretty much in both areas.
Well, you said there's.
We got a Band-Aid above the, planning committee.
But where's the
got a-
leak right now? The Band-Aid should have it sealed.
That one does. The leak right now is above the auditors.
Okay.
It's pretty much right above Teresa's head.
Okay, so
What she
we're
said.
talking over here.
And that one we
Not
can't
be over
patch.
here. That, oh, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That one can't be patched right now.
And now it's in a T.
Okay.
So if you're gonna patch that, it's gonna be 3 different sections.
Right.
And right now, we just spent 4,000 or $3,700 some dollars on one little section. Okay, but 3 section, you're gonna be spending another. You know, 8,000. So,
So what do you have turned off right now?
got no air going into it right now. You wanna say. But yeah,
Okay,
there's no
so
air
there's
going to the
no
system.
air pressurizing the system.
Nope. No water either,
Mhm.
because the air,
And how long's it been that way?
2 weeks.
Well, unfortunately, if there's an insurance claim, that's gonna be the first thing they're gonna look at.
Oh, no.
So I think the T needs to be fixed right now,
And
regardless.
the 3 pieces, so, cause he's saying if we change the T, we got, and I'm okay even with doing that.
Yeah, cause we need to get them out here immediately
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
As far as the scope of the whole project,
My recommendation on that T, I understand what you're saying, but by the time you get, Corson or whoever to come out and replace that T. You might as well get the VFP or SNS out here and just do the whole thing. Because when the project's going on, you're gonna be down anyways.
I think this would qualify as an emergency service.
So, yeah, I totally
So
understand,
they
but,
should be here within,
if they can get it within a week,
that's still.
by the time I schedule somebody to replace
It's
the
gotta be
T,
scheduled right now.
so.
We
Yeah.
can't leave.
No.
Yesterday, really.
Yeah, this should have been. We can't wait 2 weeks to get on their schedule. And I understand what you're saying, cause
Yeah.
it makes sense to get the whole thing fixed. But we need to have an emergency service call set up so we can get our sprinkler back on.
I
No,
agree.
And I don't care if it's this company, if they wanna incorporate that into maybe the whole package, but get a service guy out here right away.
Who worked, oh, you said the one that work on it right now didn't even respond.
Corson does all my inspection. They got my contract under inspections. And, to check the fire alarm systems out. They're not under contract that we can, what we want to work on anything, besides inspections.
Who would come the quickest, like Mike saying, if you
That's
call.
something I can't answer without calling.
So,
I mean, no, I can't
I
without
still think we
calling.
need to go that route.
we'd have
Even
to
a
approve
call
up to whatever probably to
To do what?
fund it, to make sure the money is there to.
No, just say that, nobody can come out for 2 weeks, but say, SNS can come out here week and a half and do the whole thing. So what do we want to do in that situation?
They gotta get here immediately.
Yeah, we need them before, we gotta call someone else.
So even if we pay like on weekend overtime?
Doesn't matter. It's gotta
Okay.
get fixed.
That's what I'm asking.
I know that I had an emergency about 6 months ago and this company came out and they were there in 2 hours.
Right.
Cause we can't have our system
Right.
down.
No,
So I gotta think that there is a company that could be
Oh,
here
sure.
today if,
Yeah,
and we
exactly.
gotta pay it. I mean, it
Yep.
doesn't really
yeah,
matter.
no, it needs done.
Do you want to, we can technically have this meeting open for another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Do we want to have him make some phone calls?
I'd like to see that.
I guess
Leave
I,
2 and then one that works on it now or whatever.
you know,
Ordinance.
if, and here's a thought, is if you can call your salesman with this VFP. And if they can get a guy out here right now to get that fixed and
Yeah.
somehow incorporate it into a total cost.
Yeah.
I would be fine with that, but we gotta get something
Yeah.
done right now.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'll go make some phone calls.
Do you need any of this or you got
No, I got it.
You guys wanna suspend the meeting for a few minutes or how do we
It don't matter. We could do, yeah,
Reset. or what's
Recess?
Recess, yeah.
do recess until 3:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 3:30, you're meeting with Mark.
you mind it being 10 minutes longer, Mark?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if he don't come up with an answer, he can
Yeah,
knock on the door or whatever and,
interrupt.
interrupt us and tell us what the
Mhm.
price is.
Yeah, Justin said this qualifies for an emergency meeting too, so
Right.
even if we had to have a meeting after
Oh, yeah.
the next one, it would qualify for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we have a motion to, go to recess?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we're in recess.
We could even, go on. Like, call back.
Yeah.
The only business you're talking about is the fire suppression.
That's it.
All right, we're gonna resume the meeting. We have a motion to,
I'll make that motion.
Second.
okay, we got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Alright.
All right, meeting resumes.
Well, I called 3 companies, one of them answered, which was S&S. He said he'd have to look into his schedule, and he's supposed to call me back. The other two have not answered yet, so I knew we only had 10 minutes, so probably going, if you want me to call an emergency phone, so I can do that,
I think
for
we
emergency calls.
get on, even
And,
if you come in after our next meeting. You confirm, we can recess till we come
Yeah,
back.
because we're under an emergency clause for this meeting, so I think we can legally reopen after our next meeting
Okay,
to get it resumed if we need to.
Yeah.
okay, we'll see what I can do. I just want to let you know.
Right.
Don't have 2 minutes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know,
So
we
we
have
want to
to,
go to,
we have to
recess.
recess that until after, so whatever time you wanna set it till.
you want to
Do you want me to
recess until four?
Put everything down and reopen, or you want me to just pause like we just did?
I think we should pause. So let's do a motion to go to recess.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Uh,
Motion passes.
Yeah.
All right, this is a continuation of the meeting. Do we have a motion to open up after recess?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
We got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, the meeting continues. Rick, what do you have for us today, sir?
Parsons is gonna be here first thing in the morning, between 8 and 9, will call me when they're on the way.
Okay.
But the only situation I got, cause the problem I had before was we repair a leak. And now one pops up because the pipe is so rotten.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna guarantee you that it will get fixed because I'm not gonna say no more leaks gonna pop up.
And we
Understood.
understand that, but we can
Okay.
at least get it rolling.
Okay, I just want you to know
Yeah.
that I'm not, we're gonna keep going until we stop. So it could be
And they're gonna use galvanized?
when we redo, yeah.
When they come in tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I think I've been.
Yeah,
doing.
that's what, yeah.
But you know, if they got everything on hand, I just can't promise that it will be done.
Right.
You know, there could be after this leak, another leak.
Mhm,
Then after that one, another, because
Right.
the pipe is rotten.
mhm.
So I just want to let you guys know that it could add up to the amount of what you're gonna pay to have it all replaced, is all I'm saying. I mean,
Right.
as
Understood.
long as
And
we
we
know.
understand that, but we're at least trying to get it rolling now.
That's
Mhm,
fine.
Right.
If you would, contact Mike or one of us or something and tell us what happens tomorrow.
I will.
Whether it's,
And-
I was called Charles.
Yeah, and if you
Whichever.
need one of us to get up here to see, I understand.
Yeah.
I can do it, or,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Don lives a little closer
Yeah.
or anything, but
So as of right now, I'm to not stop until it's fixed. No leaks, right?
we need an operation.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that's all I wanna know. I mean,
yeah.
money don't
And
object.
So I, you know, I mean, if
Okay.
we get a leak next time, get a hold of one of us right away. We
Mhm.
can't keep waiting. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't wait this.
I mean, that's what happened to us, me prior. We repair a leak, now it pop up.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
I think the goal is to go this direction.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Eventually, but
And,
yeah,
and
we gotta
have a
have it
meeting
working.
Monday.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can have some good news for us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then we can discuss.
Yeah.
Right.
But I just.
Right.
Well, that is something, it's not like we're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Right now, we need the
Yeah.
thing going.
yeah,
I'm just telling you, it might cost 40,000 to get it repaired,
Right.
then you gotta go back and do it all over again.
All right,
So I'm just wanting to say that,
Mhm.
you know, I'm not gonna guarantee none of that leaks pop up, or
Right.
2 or 3.
and hopefully whoever does it with all these new pipes, they will use them new pipes. And
Yeah.
You only use the new pipe, yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
So, okay,
So I guess right now we probably need a motion to table the full repair and go for an emergency repair more immediately.
I'll make that motion.
Second,
Okay, we got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
you,
You'll be in touch with us tomorrow?
yeah, as soon as I hear. Oh, he's gonna call me when he's on his way, he said between 8 and 9, so
okay.
I'll be here. And
Monday meeting's the night
Probably.
meeting.
Yeah, it's
So we
evening.
should know
Yeah.
by then.
so, do I need to put back on the agenda?
Yes. Well, it'll be other.
Oh, yeah, those
It'll
are,
be under.
Yeah, it can go on the bottom,
Yeah.
and you have to wait longer, but.
But we'll need to know. We'll need a
Yeah.
full
If you
recap.
don't mind, and I know it's Charlie's building, but would you just send all three of us an email? We just
Yeah.
can't respond to you.
right,
We can one-on-one, but we can't.
yeah,
That makes it, and then we all know, then we're right.
Oh,
We
so
care
it's
to
done
figure
tomorrow?
out what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Done tomorrow?
yeah.
I can't probably be done, they might run out of pipe.
Well,
I
just give us an
don't
update.
know.
Whatever
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted what's going on.
The goal is to be back online.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As soon as
that's the goal,
possible.
yeah, I understand that. I just wanna make sure that you knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
It-
guarantee it, and they can't guarantee it.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
It's
just
rotten.
make sure you document somewhere wherever they do end up replacing in case it changes the scope of,
Yeah,
any of these.
Oh, well, I'm
quotes.
sure we'll be put a lot in.
That's what I mean,
So-
is just make sure what's documented.
So,
but we gotta have it going. We
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Mm.
Right.
Okay.
All right, thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
Rick.
Thanks, Rick.
Motion adjourned.
We got a motion to adjourn. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Make sure you get all of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop and talk to you.